Welcome to SerpentVisionaryOracle. And today I will be tapping into the upcoming official Mercury retrograde period, which is 3 weeks. We have been in the shadow, and then after it's completed and goes direct, there's also a 3-week window of shadow with it. So I know, right? Like I've been saying, after all the eclipses and full moons and new moons and portals, and it just keeps going, doesn't it? So I'm gonna and summer has been really beautiful, even though it is fall and it is still very, very, very warm here. So how has everybody been doing? How intense has it been? Have you been working through things? Now that Mercury retrograde is here, it will be in the sign of Libra. So a good thing to see is where your Libra is in your chart, where your Mercury is in your astrological chart, who's it paired with, and what house. I'm not an astrologer so much, that's not my expertise, but I know more than the goddamn sun sign. It means a lot more to be your sun sign. So look in your chart, get it done on a free astrological, look it up. So it's going to be in Libra. And Libra's all about communication and that relationship and that balance. So again, where is your Mercury and or Libra in your chart? So for example, if it's in the 7th house, mine happens to be extra chargy. It has a lot going on in that 7th house. So 7th house is partnership, and what I mean by partnerships, it's those ones that are very important, that are very shake you up, kind of love connected core partnerships, whether it be in your personal love life, business, or where it shows up again in the chart. So today, I think I'm going to do a pick a pile. And then we'll go from there. So let's see here. I'm going to be using my tried and true soul cards. So let's get some pile for soul cards today, and we'll get some piles and see what's going on with everybody in this upcoming Mercury retrograde. Oh, come on, burn. So again, with Mercury retrograde in particular, it has to do with communication. And people get all crazy and tripped out. That's how come I say look in your chart. I mean, a lot of people are very unaffected by it. I don't think of me as very highly affected by it because there's so many heavy-duty, stronger retrogrades going on right now, particularly Saturn and Pluto. Those guys don't fuck around. So also with Mercury retrograde as well is that why don't you add the word reunited, recharged, renewed, reinventing, whatever the recharge, the renewal, the reunion, what it is for you, pay attention to it. So Mercury retrograde to me is not very necessarily a bad time. Quirky shit happens, electronic shit, quirky things happen, travels, not really good to sign contracts right now. It's a very upside down, quirky time. But again, to me, it means rebalance, renew, recharge is what mine comes to mind. Where is, okay, let's do it this way. Speaking of the number 6, 5 and 1. Yeah, changes with self. And because it's in Libra, I wouldn't doubt if love shows up on my table again. So let's pick some cards here and we'll see what's going on. So again, thank you everyone for Ah, they want me to do it this way. Okay, so let me talk a little bit more. Okay, maybe they want me to do it like that. Okay. Anyways, so thank you everybody again for subscribing to the channel, for sending me all your beautiful requests and personal messages and comments and sharing all of the above. I love what I do. It's let's see. Okay. Let's go with this one. This one. Okay. Let's get some objects to match the cards and then we'll pick. Green guide. Yeah, it's for me. The match with it. Match with the cards. Okay, so I have the cards on the table and I'm going to pause the video right here so I can show you an overview of what's here and then you'll pick your pile. So here for our Mercury Retrograde tap-in, here is image number 1. Paired with this little fun little bat angel thingy. This is pile number 2. And it's paired with this beautiful wand. Yes, it's wands on my table. And pile number 3 is this here with the beautiful scorpion pose. Okay, let's get to the reading. And I'll place the timestamps below. See you at your pile. Okay, pile number 1. This is the image that you chose for your retrograde season. It's also paired with this little bat charm. Whew. Okay, so what is the number for this pile today? Number 5, 1 and 4. Stability. Place it here. Okay, pile 1. Here we go. Spirit, tell us what the retrograde season will be for my collective pile 1s. What is the vibe of the tribe here for retrograde season? Please throw the cards on the table. That's crazy. Woo, they're flying. Okay, how'd you get down here? Let's see, let's put you here. Oh, there's some images. All right, beautiful. Let's get my nose cleared and I'll get on my way. Hydrate. And, of course, it's time to open and give my third eye some further love for this morning. Renewal vibes. Renewal vibes. Deep renewal vibes. Okay, let's get some objects for these cards. Give me objects. Get the cards today. Come on, let's get this. I'm telling you, never fails. Love loves my table. Yeah, it loves my table. Yeah, it is warm in here. I didn't turn the fan on because I really love the Palo Santo hitting my, ooh, just blessing the area here. It's only in the 90s today. It's cooled off. So I don't use the AC or the fan. I like the warmth. Give me the fucking desert any day. I'm a desert fucking creature. Okay, for you, pile ones. When you've been doing work, regardless if it's spiritual, towards anything, it's always acknowledged. And it's a really big instant karma time right now. In my experience of doing readings this summer into the beginning of this fall, a lot of good karma has come to those that put in the work, that have stayed still, that have taken the punches, that didn't get, well, you might have temporarily felt that you were knocked down, but you were not like literally knocked down. In fact, you're the type of person, you got down, they get knocked down. Once you get up, you better fucking run. Because once you get up, you're fucking bring it. It's like you're rising from the dead. See, I told you, recharge, renewal. Yes, Mercury retrograde's like, I don't know, it can be your friend. In this case, if you've been beautifying the body, taking care of yourself, turning away from things that don't serve your body no longer, you started going more full force in any type of fitness routine. I don't care if it's walking, you can sit and breathe and meditate, whatever your practice has been that you've put in the work, know that the old self has died and you've been experiencing these deaths. And that's all they are like layers of, like as the snake sheds, as the tarantula, or they molt. And then there's this beautiful shining being emerging, renewal. So I feel this Mercury retrograde here for the ones that picked pile one here is all about that continuing to rise above with renewal. It's not love and light to look within yourself, is it? It's fucking shadow work. It's worth it. I keep getting the message recently, you know, we've really been feeling in that dark place, and you have been putting forth work and manifesting and, you know, doing the work, yes? And you've been wondering, like, my turn? Well, that's what retrograde Mercury period's bringing for you, and that's a recharge and renewal. So I might be channeling for myself today. Oh my God. So if the love life has been turned upside down recently, and or family or perhaps a family member, it's time to start over with them. It's kind of like you can't do anyone's healing work You can't do anyone's work for anybody. You can't save anyone. You can't, you can't do their gym workout. You can't make them let go. It's their free will, their timing. But there's times where you can send them all the best. Energy's energy. And if you don't think sending vibes here doesn't work, try it. Try it for a whole month, sending the same vibe, same message, same visualization to something or someone. Watch what happens. It's very interesting. So don't underestimate the power of energy within you to heal what's been literally feels torn. Yeah, it fucking hurt for a while. But where you are now is that your tears are different. Your tears are different. Your heart space is different because you took it, felt it, dealt with it, released it and surrendered it and fucking killed it. Spiritually doing the work. And again, for those that have been putting in other type of work, what does my table say? It says, kill every workout on my table. Kill every workout. Go kill it, period. Go get it. Yeah, the surrendering hasn't been easy because we want to know everything. We want to know when, how, why, who, when's it coming. That we always want to know. And what this prevents is allow us being. And it's not easy because we're so heady. All of us go the head. Give me head. Well, once you get out of your fucking head and drop down to your heart, this is where it's at. The vulnerability, the surrender, and the surrender is not a giving up. The surrender means I'm not figuring it out anymore. I'm letting source lead the way because I believe. And that's what this is about. So if you're missing that partner, person, believe me, your thoughts, that person will connect to. This is a soul connected bond here. Very strong. And the being apart, there was a lot of being apart this year. And that's changing. Now see, this whole being apart was really what? To go within. Rough, huh? Harsh. Especially if you were one in solitude. And solitude can mean just that. You can have a lot of fucking people you think around you, but you're in solitude. Why? Because you literally don't see anybody. And it's not like I'm afraid of to walk out my door. It's like a real deep going within, like it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to go and choose this. No, it went down that way for a lot of people. There was so much brokenness, so much brokenness here and so much shattered. And there's a point where you can't hold on. You just can't hold on. This snaps if you try and figure the shit out. There's a point where you just couldn't hold on and said, fuck it. I'm giving it up, man. I'm surrendering. Because you know what? I put my request in. I put my manifestation in. I do my work. Not like, oh, look at me, or like you're expecting anything back. It's just natural, like you just do, right? We do. And this is what's coming. Things are going to change for all that work. I actually really like this. This is a really nice little bracelet. It's a very nice reminder. Okay, I have a beautiful magic bag here. I wanted to show you something as well. I'm showing you the images as well. See this here? We can't fix the brokenness. We can only work on ourselves. But we can keep loving them. We can keep sending good vibes. We can change our mindset. Energy is fucking energy, people. I can't even stress that enough. All right. Oh, wow. What a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm going to show you the image before I toss the... Okay, there's lots this card says. I just did a video before this one. Oh yeah, see? Tapping into those that have passed. For me, this vibe is strong recently. And it's, you know, personally for me too. It's a personal thing here. But just know they're always there. They're always there. So if you've been feeling like, I don't like to say alone. To me, there's no thing as lonely. To me, that's made up, because we're never fucking alone. I mean, we might not have someone like right in front of us, but we're never alone. And all they need you to do is sincerely talk to them and reach out. They're always there. Our ancestors are recently, anyone that has passed away within a couple of years, it might have been last weekend, but they're there. It's a very warming card that whoever you think of thinks of you. I'm saying it's right next to this vibe here. And believe me, if the person that you really adore and love, or the person that has been away, or people that have been away from you, know they really miss you too. Like, it's real warm and in the heart space with this card. And then while I was talking about this, I'm not sure what stone this is, but I believe it to be what they call a sardonyx, and that's a real powerful stone that's real blood-like, and like passion in your partner, your counterpartner, deep love, like core bond. I love this stone. And while I was talking about this, landed on this card. So let's do more here. Let's get the magic bag. Yes, you do. Let's go. Oh, yes. Lots of renewal here in the love department. And I think it's renewal within yourself. You've chosen strength. You've chosen to be solid like a tree. You've chosen to reach out. And you also have the experience of that solitude or being here. But you know who your VIPs are. Your social circle will change. The more you go into your power, the more you say fuck yeah, and you put in the work. Those around you that are not doing so, they're going to change. Vibration is going on really quick right now. It's like you might think it's slow pace and nothing's happening, but it is going at a very fast pace, believe it or not. It is picking up. So all the distraction and all the bullshit and all the brokenness and tearing apart, fuck that, because it's going to get renewed now. It is enough, right? Enough. But it served to make you strong. It served so you could see. It served that you could rise above and become this fuck yeah light that's magnetic, like people want you. They don't even know what it is, and that they gravitate to you because you have changed through the molecular structure and the mindset. Mindset changed. It does. It does. When something has hit and gave you those couple of punches, like something happens. Either that or you become a victim. And if you are here tuning in, you know what I always say. There's no victims in my tribe. Those crybabies and victims, you can have it. Who are we here? We're warriors. Because you chose this. You chose this card. You're fucking strong. Look at you shining through the dark, shining through the punches, doing the work, not giving a fuck. Is it easy? No. What did I say? It's worth it. Yeah, the partnerships have been upside down, but guess what? Like, they might be a little upside down, but you know what? It's still here. The bond doesn't die. The love never dies. There's a little kink here and there, but Spirit's like, somebody just needs a little bit more time. They feel knocked down. So send that energy, like do a visualization like you're pulling them out. Like you're pulling them out of the fucked up situation or whatever is the obstacle or blockage. Visualize pulling them out, because remember, we can't do anyone's work, right? We can't, well, we can do that. We can send it and keep the heart open, and that's what this is here. Because miracles are gonna take place, but you gotta stop fucking figuring it out. I'm saying this, Spirit World's going, this is the key, let it go, let us handle it. It's causing too much energy. It takes your strength, it takes your sleep, it causes anxiety. Look at Spirit World and saying, let go, let me take care of this. And we will carry you. See the image, she's looking up, believing in self. And the Spirit World's going, yeah, we have you. We have you. Give it to us. Give it all to us so you can live lightly and just expect it's going to come. And don't worry about it, because it's, oh boy, it's coming. As I come to this object, yeah, literally. This is my most powerful wand on the table. It's the most beautiful wand. And when I say it was placed right there, man, like, check this fucking shit out. It doesn't even lie. But it was like paired like this, right on the table. Here. See, it's coming, the light, the sun. And look. For those of you that have missed your partner, this is no joke that this is going to go right into here. Passion. Although it's been in the dark for a while, hasn't it? Well, the partners, there's been some real, like, it's not been easy for that person either. So keep the heart open. Visualize, believe. Come on, baby. You can make it. Come on. You're strong. Come on. You've got the courage. Come on. I don't have victims in my life. I don't have pussies and excuse givers in my life. We have like minds, yes? So stand. Stand. Stand for that person. Oops. So yes, you keep holding that vision. You keep them in the heart. Because remember, we've all been there. And I think this a lot. There's one person in particular that it's been around. And I can hear him saying, hey, I stood for you. So everybody has that power, the courage, the belief. Everybody has their birthright. Whether they choose it or not it's on them. But I feel that this person that is connected to you is also a warrior. Now we get knocked down. We've been through dark spaces as well. And I really do feel the worries you've been going through, the feelings, all the bullshit that came at you and you shed it away from the body. You're transforming yourself in this Mercury retrograde energy, recharging, renewing, regrounding, and restanding for what you believe in and want to be. It also came with the magic bag here. Okay. So what you're leaving behind is obstacles, the self-torture, the anything that you portrayed onto yourself personally that had nothing to do with you personally. All the headaches, the stress, just anything you have started to, if you haven't buried it yet, you have done a good job in the process starting to bury that. Because what's coming, and it's coming towards you. It's coming towards you. Because I see a renewal in monies, in peace, more in the realm of your sanity and peace, you know, the stress level, the worry, stress, fear, all that. It will wear you down. It will take you down if you let it. So it's really good to focus on self, like do something for you, like to beautify, as when the reading began. Whether we find your love, you like to go out dancing, dance. Well, if you don't go out the door, well, fucking dance in your home or wherever you're at. There's no excuses. And we don't take any here on this table. We say do the work and do it. I do. Because your ideas are manifesting whatever that little egg of yours was, that little beautiful egg, that precious little egg. Well, it's time to expose that egg and take it to the next level. Your passions are key here and our number one priority. Your passion, yours. It's like this beautiful little egg that's just waiting to take off and go boom. And if it has been, it's going to even be more expansion and more of a boom. Yeah, there's travels here. This person's going to come traveling to you. You've done your work. You've stood ground. You're done. You're all about the peace, your passion, your vision, the new people around you, and the people around you now that have been your VIPs, that have actually been there for you for real. Those relationships and partnerships and connections will begin to be stronger. The changes, the rough times and the more of the bad vibes and the lower vibes that's behind you, so people are going to come up, start telling you some truth, start treating you with the respect that you are. Because why? You stood ground, you grounded, you kept this focused, but really keep this more open. So you drop down to here. And then it's paired with the beautiful Buddha here. And this Buddha here is the core, is the solar plexus colors here. You know, coming from here, grounding, sending out balance. And it's also facing the east. So, yes, so that means everything. So, and this is the ending card here. So, everything's going to be rising to the next level. And you wait and see. And please comment, share with me. I know comments, you know, when they have to do with readings, I know that you don't want other people to necessarily see. So if you follow Instagram, you can always DM me on SerpentVisionaryOracle in the DM section, and then I can read and you can tell me which, or elaborate. And so anyways, I think your Mercury retrograde season of the fall feels really nice, very passionate. Travels, all coming back to you. You stood ground and did the work. Amazing. I'm proud of you. It's not easy. Again, worth it. And my information is always in the description, like the cards I use and how to get in touch with me through email to book your own personal reading. This is a general collective vibes tribe. Thank you so much. I really loved it. On to pile number 2. Pile number 2. This is the image here. Kind of reminds me of fall. A little Tim Burton vibe there on the tree. A little curvy, loopy thing. And it was paired with the pink wand. So when the wands are paired, with any card, or the wands paired, they're very strong messages, powerful messages, ones that have foundation chart, depending which wand you get. And this is one of friendships and connections that are more like laid back, and your buds, your sisters, your homies, you know, your primos, your primas, you know, your cousins. And it's in, and you know, it's who's loyal to you at this time. And if you do have literally canine energy around you, be blessed you do, because them pups, canine energy, puppy energy, there's nothing like it. And for some of you, you've had to say bye to some of those beings, and know they're always around you. So fall may be significant for some of you of letting go of some of our beloved fur babies. So yeah, this has to do with, you know, let's see what the wind's going to blow in for the Mercury retrograde season here. But there's a sweetness to this pile. And so let's tap in. It's a number 9, a 3 and a 6. You gotta land on my table. You gotta land on my table. Where did that one go? Because that one went backwards. All right, here we go. Let's see what comes next on my table. Okay, let's get a couple more here. So far I've used the Soul Card deck, and the link is down below. I adore this artist. Oh boy, this is an interesting sight. Let me get some objects to match the cards here. Oh, I'm getting itchy, right? Like I feel itchy. Ooh, that means like some kind of communication's coming in. There's going to be some good messages here. Like I said, this is a very interesting sight to see. Let me get some objects here, pile 2. This hand. Damn, okay, what's going on? Oh yeah, peace. 2 more. Oh wow. It's gonna talk to me. Holy shit, this never ever surprises me. Okay. I want to elaborate more on this. I see so much going on with this. This is a real endearing card for me to see this, because there's, there's like sorrows here. And I said, this is like a season where it just starts popping up. I don't know if it's me personally. Again, this is a collective reading for the vibe of the tribes here, yes. But I don't know. I've just been feeling this a lot lately. And it usually happens with me. It gets really chargy by August. And it continues into December. But it begins in July for me, and then the anniversaries are in August, and I guess and there's birthdays and anniversaries of people passing during these months that are very like strong for me. I don't know about the collective, but it's showing up here that it takes a lot of strength to move through the process of these things, especially if it's been your dog or your babies, you know. They're not pets. They're like they're beings. They're intelligent beings. They're here for us, like our guardians. They're healers, protectors. So for some of you, maybe what the wind will blow in is a new pup, or perhaps a fur baby to add to your collection. Maybe you'll rescue one. Because this is in Mercury retrograde season. You never know what the wind can blow in. Especially puppy energy. They have a way of coming into one's life. So this Mercury retrograde season as well, I'm getting rest. So Mercury retrograde is re. Rest starts with re, R-E, but I'm getting literally rest here and rewind. Unwind the rewind. Meaning, like, if you keep bringing things up from the past and up from the past and upheavaling the past, it's like a cycle. And it's saying to, you know, go the opposite direction with that. And it will retrograde, because if that's been your thought, well, then it's going to go reverse and it'll do the opposite for you, where it will uplift you instead of bring you down and remind you of more of the lower vibration vibes. The spirit world asking you here to mindset, lift up, uplift. Because there's going to be reloads of downloads. And these reloads and downloads have to do with the people around you. And there's a lot of this going on as well, where you find your social circle changes or your work environment changes. There's interesting changes during the fall. I love it. Okay. I pay attention to the surroundings when I read. Every little movement and sound, by the way, especially when I know what I'm thinking and what's coming through. Okay, this is where it's going to get interesting. Let me hydrate. Okay, so the first image here. I think this is why, I mean, I don't mean to laugh, okay? I laugh because I understand. And I laugh because, oh, sister, brother, let me tell you all about it, preach. I'm laughing because I've been there. I understand. And I'm going, oh God, really? Oh, yeah, no wonder rest is coming into the reading here. No wonder rest is coming into the reading. You do so much. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can hang on, you know, and it's recognized. It really is. All that you've been doing and feeling and praying and going through, it's heard, seen, especially if you do your spiritual work or you have a practice. And believe me, your guides, your angels, your orishas, you know, they will never let you down. They hear you. Unless, you know, there's something not quite cleaned up, or, you know, they will guide you to show you what you need to do. But here I'm getting... getting funny things. This is really funny because, oh, well, it could be. I swear, love pops up on my table every time. So just like take what resonates with you, because this is not tarot, okay? These are like the true oracle cards. I just speak as what comes through here. They're really fun, actually. But yeah, this is a card where I feel really fucking drained. And you've been holding on like forever, either waiting or going, hey, how about it? You know, can I get some change here? Especially when it comes to any kind of sensuality or sexuality. It's been pretty cold, dark, empty, desolate, and you're like, I've had enough. Although there is something about this. It's so easy to hook up, isn't it? It's easy to hook up. Fuck that. You can hook up. I could go out the door right now and hook up. I don't care if a woman has, you can hook up, okay? That's easy to hook up. What's not easy is to stand for. It's so easy to give of self, you know, when you spread the energies like that, when you're with all kinds of fucking people, fucking partners. See, that's a lifestyle, right? Or that's a choice, right? There's no judgment there. That's a fucking choice. But when you're talking about what's on my table and what shows up, that's something that you don't stand for, nor do you tolerate. And it's been kind of draining because, you know what? To abstain and honor and take care of and wait for the real fucking deal takes something. It's easy to give in to lust. It's like snap, piece of cake. That's how come it's so cold here. Because you know what that's like. So why is this showing up? Because around you, it's like you're having a breakthrough with this. Like you're having some kind of epiphany about cleaning up or honoring yourself, or, you know, taking a look at the self-worth within you, what you stand for, who you really are. It's not been fluff. It's not been. You know why? Because the world sells itself. It thrives itself on sex. So if you're not getting any, it's kind of like the, what do you call it? The minority. Something to be said for being cleansed and walking into your power, owning what you fucking want. But I get why you're so tired. You need rest and replenishment here. There is a rainbow here, and I do see a message coming in for you that's going to change that. Tell me more about this as we move into the reading, because this is interesting. Yeah, something went down, like a dream of yours, a very big expectation of yours, or some direction you thought was going to be, and it fell through. It fell through. But see, what's interesting here, because I said you get I got a nice like sweet vibe from this pile from the beginning, like chill vibes, more laid back, meaning like I don't pick up like you're someone that's going to do anything emotionally stupid, like react to the emotions, although, you know, they've been bottled up a little bit. They've been not stuffed down too much, but they're just there. I could feel it like repressed a little bit. But it's not like it's controlling your life or anything. It was just more disappointing than anything. Kind of a little like knife to the ego, little knife to the back perhaps. But you chose not to take it so seriously, or you put it in the past because you're more of a chill vibe and you just said fuck it and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to put my energy into what I do. Okay, so this is card number 2. See here, it's here, and you see the sadness, the disappointment, see the little unicorn, you know, the magic, you know, there was this something that you dreamed of, or something that was yay, and then it turned upside down as it showed on my table. Although it's not alone, it was paired with the beautiful scorpion here on its side. So you'll see the video after, like I'll shoot what landed on the table today. So it's like, I mean, hey, punches like that have caused you what? Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, it was really disappointing to you. Yeah, that was a hurt. It was more than a sting. And you took another direction. You know? But I'm going to say, as far as it's not over yet. Okay, if this wasn't connected to a person, then this is not over yet for you. You just went another direction, and it took you a lot of courage to do that. If it has to do with a partner or a person, it's not over yet. It's changing. There's too much passion here, too much charginess, and it's of the heart space. So if there have been a blowout with a person, this person meant something to you, and it's not done yet. The tie is not severed. It's just in the process of it being illuminated, so you can go a different direction and see something different. But it's not over yet. This is an interesting pile. Oh my God, extreme. It goes from like sweet, and then it gets like intense. Because maybe perhaps you've had enough. And this chill vibe here kind of said something went and disrupted this vibe. Oh, is it that? I told you. Love's always on my table. That's giving me a hint. Okay, so it seems like the situation has to do with one in particular thing here, in specifically, and it's not as big of a deal as you may think, is what I'm getting here. So that's good. But if it had to do with a partnership, especially if you're in partnership with a male or someone that's very male dominant energy, yeah. And if I said if it wasn't a partnership and say a job, it was like a fucked up boss with attitude that thinks they're all that, or a situation that you thought that was this big something and something definitely changed here. I mean, I really feel the reading though is very chargy towards a lover here in particular that shows up, but it can be another situation as well. Remember, this is a collective and this is like a general like energy, and these energies apply to those kind of situations as well. But of course, love's always showing up on my table, so okay, you know. So let's throw the charms, and before I do, let me just show you how chargy this card is. And I know it's very sexual. I said, ladies, if you're watching this, you're pissed. You're like, fuck this dry period. Fuck this dry season. Where the fuck are you? Stop being a little bitch. Or, if there's no partner here, there's a breakthrough that's going to happen. It's close. So if you've been watching other readings and they say it's soon, it's close, it really is close. For you that thought that you had to wait around till next year or whenever, you know, to the point where it's comedy and you don't think about it anymore, that's gonna change, because this is Mercury retrograde, right? Oh, let me show you the card. This is a hilarious card. Gaze at it for yourself. What do you see? There's lots. I could gaze in these cards all day on one card and just keep on going. I just like seeing a lot of different images because it makes things really wild. They're like, what is that supposed to... I mean, they don't have a meaning. They don't have a book. They're beautiful. They're magic. And again, this is someone going towards another direction. So you're choosing the sweetest nectar you can find. You are holding out for the sweetest nectar you know of. That's where the direction it's going. So if it's been a job or a situation or a place, you're like, fuck that, I'm going to move to what's sweet. I'm going to go find the nectar, just like the hummingbird does. And then they're feisty and they're zippy, but they have this real cutesy, beautiful vibe that just hovers, right? That's the chill factor. But when they go in for the nectar shit, and believe me, they don't like to share. Watch a hummingbird fight. Oh boy. Oh wow. Really? Yeah. Okay. The scenarios. If it was a job, a work scenario like that, and if you, as you walked away, I hope you have, because I wouldn't put up with that. And if it's, because this seems like a disconnect, right? That you're no longer connected. Like a little, remember, because I said that it felt like it was detached and it was over, but it's not. So for the ones that are, it pertains to your work or idea or a job, just know that hasn't died. And whoever lost, whoever doesn't have you anymore in this situation, is the best thing could ever happen for you. Best thing to ever happen to you, for you. Excuse me, not to you, for you. Because it just means what? Something new. It's Mercury retrograde. It's bringing something new. So you have a re-evaluation here. You have a re-evaluation here on what direction you want to go towards. You want to go towards that sweetness and that nectar, but what is it exactly? That's what the re-evaluation here is about. And if it's like you changing location, I hear as well. Again, another blessing here that you couldn't deal with the environment, so it's the best thing you could have done. Beautiful. But when I see this right here, and I see this partnership thing where they're going to come to a crossroad, and guess what the winning energy will be? Let's see here. See this oh yeah, is there victory here? What is this? Oh, is there more in the circle? Okay. So you chill, vibing, pile 2 folks. No wonder I pick up the chill state at first and then it got chargy and then I'm picking up stillness again. Wow, what a roller coaster it's been. But this partnership here is possible marriage, connection. This is more, I'm feeling more lighthearted soul connections here with this one. That's how come I get the sweet chiller vibe. You know, the chill vibe, because this partnership is just like that. This is a partnership like you don't give a fuck if you get fat, kind of, and you watch Netflix, smoke pot, drink whatever, and just chill with my partner, with my beau, with my man, with my woman. You know, it's like that. And lots of peace here. Lots of peace here. This person, like, that's it. It's like you're their star, you're each other's star. If this is a partnership, yeah. But like I said, this is a real chill, kind of sweet vibe. You know, it's not heavy duty drama or anything. It's very like artsy. Let's say, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if I was in, well, how would I explain this? Because it's really nice. It's more like friendship mode. You know, you guys could have started like friends and had that foundation first. Or there's just a real nice, comfortable vibe with you two. But yes, that's because something went down. Either you said something went down for this to bring it more together. So it's coming together. It's very beautiful. I'll shoot the video on top so you can see the splatter of the charms. So yeah, if you've been in that kind of, not depressed, you know, it comes and goes. You know, it's not clinically depressed or anything heavy. It's just a real, that vibe I said, right? So much peace in the situation is coming to you. You know, it's enough. You've done enough work looking within, chilling, vibing, see, here you are, just, oh, it'll all work out. It always does. I just have to hang in there. You know, it's kind of like you're very, yes, even though you're in a really chill vibe about it. You know, but I can feel the emotions kind of stuffed slightly. But you have the beautiful amethyst here. See how pretty that is. I love the amethyst. So this is a beautiful, it's my biggest piece of amethyst on the table. So much peace here, okay? Okay, what are you up to? See, because this is Mercury retrograde here. This is a little mischievous card here. Like, oh, that's what I said. It isn't over. And then this person on the other side, the person, the partner that is thinking, it's not over yet. That's what I said to them. For those that left a job partnership or that kind of thing, it's not over in a sense that you're going forward in a different direction. You've left the past there. So they're not, see you later, buddy. But the partnership deal, or if you're like going to another location, yeah, you're going, boom, you're there, new beginning, yes? Or news of, you will be moving. Because during Mercury retrograde, you kind of don't want to sell and sign any contracts. It's a bitch to move. It doesn't mean that anything bad's going to happen. It's just a precaution. You know, that's what I say, look in your chart. You know, don't let this whole thing trip you out like it's like set in stone, like really. It's just a vibe, it's just energy. So let's see what this individual here is so mischievous about. I think it's like the married thing or proposal thing. Yeah, the person's nervous about that. It's kind of like they're seeing it's you know, it is something. It's going to change everything. It always does. But you do have a sweet balance here with this person because you're both like that. I think you're both do well because you play tricks on each other. You have a good sense of humor with one another. And it's not so dark and heavy. You know what I mean? We're chill. Yes, there's love there. And I think it's more because you have good communication. That's going to come in because that's needed work. It's needed work. And it's progressed. And so it's just the communication was stuffed down a little bit. And then it started to rise above. And now it's an idea. So this is like reunion, you know, rekindling. Again, reassessing between you two. Is this what you really want? You know, because he's in, she's in. It's just that something hasn't exactly been said or done yet to solidify it. So again, Mercury retrograde is all about communication and it brings news, and it's in Libra. Balance, partnerships, yes, I like this vibe. Is very nice and chill and sweet. You know, there's no like heavy duty hang-ups here. And I love the connection. It's kind of like, it's fun. Like I said, it's more of a funness, you know, where sex is fun. You know, there's couples that are like heavy duty, passionate, oh my God, they're gonna burn the fucking house down. For you guys, it's like more fun and an adventure, and you laugh at yourself, and it's good, it's pleasing, it's pleasurable, it's everything. It's everything I've ever wanted in a partner. It's everything I've ever wanted with what I want to do with my life, because I'm going where? To the sweetness. I'm heading to the sweetness and the nectar of the north. If you guys want to move north, go move north for where you are, maybe, I don't know. But this is positioned to the north. Real fun. It's like you're the type of couple that I would like to go camping with or go explore, because there's a lot of adventure here with you. You're like, boring, I don't want to be home. That's what this is about. That's what this card was about. Like, enough already. Let's do this. Come on in, baby. Let's do it. We're so much fun together. Fuck it. You know, this other shit didn't work out. All this stuff didn't work out. And here we go. But yes, this is the ending card. And this is one, again, of peace, holding tongue, meditating. No, like you said, you have a very like, hey, no, I know it's going to happen. It's coming. You know, you have a chill vibe about it. You know, you're not, I don't feel like too worried or too stressed, but again, the emotion here that I feel that's below will be released once all of this starts to get resolved, and it is coming. It is. So it showed up like this on my table, like, no more. It's over. We're going to bury it. We're going to work it out. Yeah. We're going to reassess. Yes. And I'm going to leave this right here because this is one of my favorites. And it's made out of blue quartz, and I'm going to leave it where it landed on the table, just how it was, because I thought that was funny. And gave me a hint to what this whole explosion was about. So the Mercury retrograde's all about you. Again, rest, reassessing, reevaluating, reworking it out. Sounds good to me. It was a nice vibe here for pile number 2. So thank you very much. And again, this was a general collective reading. And if you'd like a personal reading, which is just that, where I get more into details and I have a lot more fun with you too, my email's down below. You get in touch with me there, or you can DM me on my Instagram as well. And yeah, I love this. Thank you. And I'm going to move to pile 3. Pile number 3. Let's see if it, I'll leave it there for now. So this is your image here. Paired with the beautiful scorpion pose of yoga, beautiful heart opener. Not an easy one to obtain. So as it's Mercury retrograde, I feel you're going to revisit number 11, 5 and 6, change, family, love. Let's turn it over. Okay, hydrate. So the other 2 piles, also, this object here showed up. So yoga poses like that, which require bends, or known as back bends or bends, are known as heart openers. And most heart opening poses in yoga are not easy to obtain at first. And that's why I call that a practice. So that's what I'm seeing here, is like a revisiting of something more spiritual, more grounding, more fulfilling, something that's going to nourish your knowledge, your wisdom, your mind, body, soul, spirit, heart, all 5 points. And right now, I feel like the openness to explore that, or go through that door, or next level up on it is coming. That's what the Mercury retrograde thing's coming. Here, let me, sorry about that. Sorry about the big, my calluses. So let's get a little bit more here. I love gazing into these images. Okay. Let's have the cards land on the table, okay? Let's land on the table. Who wants to really be shown today? For pile, I'm going to let that flat one wants to come out, I can see. Still on my table. Okay. Okay. Now we can move it over here. Can you one more? You didn't fall on the table, you just flipped. A lot of them are flipping, but you got that on the table. Okay. Okay. Oh, you showed up anyway. Yeah, you were a chargy one, all right. Okay, let's get one more here. And this is all I've been using for the readings, by the way. It's just one. My love is this deck, is the soul card deck. I know that was in the other pile as well. But this is, they're all been different. Well, the other two piles were different vibes, and yeah, you're very much wanting to work with expansion. You're ready for expansion. Something different. You know what I'm going to do? I know what. Thank you for my... Take these, and I'll get some objects to match the cards here. Yeah, that burned real quick. Good. Here we go. Give me the objects here. Wow, you showed up again. That card's very popular today. Okay. Oh, no kidding. You are ready for something new. Yes, renewal. Oh, yes, you're absolutely ready for something new. This is very freeing here. you're ready to go to the next level, the new thing. I think fall is your season that you love the most out of the calendar. I know you're happy about it. It feels like a good uplifting vibe. And speaking of, I think I'm going to squeeze out the last of this, because this bowl's really deep. I mean, this is Yoda's brain here. Let me open up the third eye a little bit. This is nice. I like the vibe I'm getting here. How interesting. Okay. You've let go of something recently, or maybe it was in summer officially, and now you're going to take this onto a different level. You've shed your skin. You're looking good. Your vibe is, oh, okay, I'm gonna get there. Okay, we'll get there. Your vibe is very glowing at this time, like you're magnetic. It's like you've come out of a cycle. Like you also had a redo on yourself. There's a lot of redo in the body and the spirit during the summer at this time. Like more so than ever. Okay, I better stop. I didn't realize the place is getting cloudy. I don't think it'll set off the smoke alarm or anything, because that wouldn't be nice. Okay. No, it's not smoky enough. It's just enough. Oh, okay. You have a really good, strong nature of burying things and rising above. And when you rise above, you're never doing the same thing. It's like you are like this freed up person right now that has came out from under the rock, you know, that has needed some replenishment, some redoing, some renewal, and you did that for yourself. And now you've buried the past, which triggered this redo. And it's kind of like you're the person around you, meaning like you would be the matriarch or patriarch of something, or perhaps the family, even if you're young, because you have this the esotericness, that uniqueness, that quality that can hold things together. And you're connected with, there's a lot of spirituality here, or you feel strongly about a practice that you do. Your ancestors are very proud. It's like they honor you because you took on what was inside of you and you didn't go outside. You really tapped into the inside Like you have, that's like traditions, but they're your own, like your own person. Like you stand out amongst all of the circle, the family, the workplace, wherever you are, like you're it. And you walk in, you're it. You could be in your jeans and t-shirts, just woke up, go get the mail, you're it. That's how much glow and magnetism you have right now, and groundedness, because it seems like you shed blood. Like you might have been ill recently, or been knocked down, or it almost felt like humiliated or talked down to, or the gossip, the talking shit that's in back of you and you don't give a shit because you're so focused and grounded and getting and in the power, and because you're the esoteric type where you connect with beliefs. You've seen that, hey, I've been answered. I've been given what I'm good. So you're not a complainer, a whiner, a crybaby. You're a warrior. But there's been more like a silence about it and more a doing about it. That's why you have this beautiful open space right now, like an open canvas to go deeper, higher, next level. You've had to hold your tongue. Good for you. You had to hold your tongue, but you know what you did with that? You stuffed it down. You turned it into gold. You turned it into gold. You know why? Because you held your tongue. We're so prone to be defenseful and protect this. So the ego comes in and talks shit. And words are very piercing, right? And often if they're associated with emotion, like when someone's emotionally charged, it's usually going to come back like they didn't mean it. Yeah, I know. I will knock this one over too. We'll get there. I know. I'll get there because that's not an accident. There's a lot of beautiful magic on my table. But yeah, you held it in the solar plexus area, like the holding of the tongue, and it like brews and it festers there. But it's not like it's making you ill. You see it as a strength because after you allowed it to come out some other way and released it and said, oof, I'm glad I didn't say that, even though this person or this situation or whatever came at me this way. You stayed grounded. Very grounded you are right now. It's an incredibly grounding collective here, pile 3. It's inspire me to get my mat out and do yoga after I do this video. Like, no kidding. Yeah, you didn't let it get to you. I love this pile, son of a bitch. Let's see, oh wow, beautiful. Oh, see, you know your beauty. You know your worth, but you're very humble about it. You're not like celebrity about it. You're not like selfie. Let's take a selfie about it. It's like the opposite. It's like, I don't need attention. I don't need the attention. That's it. There's no explanation. It's very simple. It's so simple here. I love that. You flowed with the changes because you were wise already before the changes hit you. You already had like a foundation of a wise foundation. That's what I mean. This is a real spiritually charged area here. Like you're very esoteric, and what you practice in is very strong because your belief is strong. And it's beyond faith, because in order to have faith, well, you have to believe there's faith. So for me, the belief is the, it's it. It's the belief, man. That belief. Very strong divine feminine energy here, by the way, showing up. Lots of high healing here, and high healing can be just that. It could be medicine practices, alchemy. This is also a medicine card. Deeper medicine, plant teacher medicines, ayahuasca, vine, like no bullshitting around type of questing. And please write me if this interests you. It shows up from time to time, but that's a strong medicine card here. Okay. Whew. So let me catch you up with some images here. There's the lizard. It's such a beautiful lizard, which sheds the skin. They're quick, they're beautiful. And lizard pose is one of my favorite poses in yoga. So I like when the images are shown to me just how they are on the table, but I like to show you too, but I'm going to try and recreate this. And this is exactly how it was placed. As you could see, the lizard's hand is right on that wand in the flame. It's burying that flame though. It's going past that to another level. It's transformed. You've transformed yourself to go to the next level. See the path? See this white area here, the path? You're going on to huge, bigger things. What courage that it's taken you to face all that. Like for real. It's not like, oh, I did a makeover and I'm so fabulous. You did this from the fucking inside. That's why you glow like that. You can do all the workouts and do the hair and the makeup and all this shit and look fabulous. But if you're not transformed inside, what the fuck? So fucking what? Don't mean nothing. But in your case, whoa. Because it caught your ancestors' attention right here. See if I can recreate it here. See, the ancestors are looking down. See the ancestors there? You're stronger than us. You've learned well. Look at our warrior. Look at the people of today. What they have to go through. Our lives are changing. Paradigms are dying. Old ideas dying, people waking up, especially women coming into their power, men realizing they were just as ripped off too. Imagine the masculine, how they feel. I mean, they're not having it in, no one's having this easy, right? But here you are. See the heart right there? That's a black heart. It's of the lava. That means it's charged. Super fucking chargy. It takes a lot of strength to hold that explosion when there's emotions charged up, because people love to emotionally react. People love sending that crazy shit through to the text. Instead, if you would only hold it down like you did, And this could be messages like maybe next time to do that. Okay, I don't know how this will resonate with you, but this is what I'm picking up on, yeah? But it takes a lot of strength to hold back that tongue, even though you want to, but you know how grounded you are. You know how powerful you are. You're like not even a match. You're like, you're seeing it already for what, consider the source, right? Where it's coming towards you or coming at you from. Beautiful here. So through all these changes, through all the up climb, the having to be under the rock a lot of the times. See, it's a big, fat, female divine energy here. It's a beautiful shell, but if you can see the ripples here, and you can see those wings behind it, you freed yourself up. You just freed yourself up from all that work you've done, for transforming, for being willing, for having the courage. And now you have this like openness of glow and beauty that's inside, not the phony fucking outside that everyone believes. Okay. So you have both roses on the table. So I know that love is very important to you. And I'm not talking just, oh, I love you. I mean the real love. The one that shakes you up, the one that's in the blood, the one that's forever, the one that doesn't die, the one that lives on, the one you stand for, the one you believe in. It's not the movie, it's not anything you see outside in this world. It's a really interesting force to tap into, and interesting that you have the medicine card here of ayahuasca in my eyes, because she's designed to break the heart open and give you what you need to see, what you need to hear, what you need to do now. And it's very, you don't leave your, it's very within work. It's very warrior medicine, but it just shows up that you're wanting to see the truth. That's why you're seeking. Or maybe you found this channel or video for some reason. And it doesn't mean you have to do that. It means you're seeking, right? It just shows up. I just read what's there. But it's like you're really wanting to put everything to death. You really want you. You really want everything you knew. So this rose is like, it's like to death do us part. This is like to death, this rose. And the way it's facing my north where the sweet nectar is, right? So I think you may have that, one of those connections where it's like that, and it's very important to you. So I think you're going to be hearing some news, and you have been renewing, but there's more to renew. There's more, there's always more, right? But you see, you're already this lizard here. You can add more. There's always more. As you expand, it starts to open and more comes to you. So it's like a very beautiful time. If you want to move from your home, if you want to clean it, paint it, rearrange it, do it. Because the Spirit's world, beautify your look at who you are now. Who you are now, let your surroundings express that. Whether you need to clean up the corner, get rid of stuff, clutter, whatever, I don't know. But it's saying beautify the home, cleanse your home. Let that old shit go, simplify, make it who you are now. Your closet, your everything, your shoes, look in the drawer, your food. And believe me, it will be a gift to somebody if you give it away, If it's, It's like check in with the vibe on this, you know, and the ancestors are, yeah, how about it? Why don't you cleanse an area for us and do ritual and, you know, as a thank you for being there. See, that's why I feel a lot of this vibe. Okay. I think you may, okay, so Mercury retrograde, right? It's kind of like a blast from the past. So this is a vibe where someone shows up just that from your past. And it could be you run into them, or you haven't heard from them, or whatever the situation is, that this person is not around you, but shows up and comes towards your direction while you're cleaning. And while, like, it's almost that I told you, the glow and the vibe you are has started to expand out without you even knowing. Trust me, it expands really far. It really does. It just depends what you think and put out there. But it looks like you've been cleaning house pretty good. And if you haven't, please do this during the Mercury retrograde time. You see, there's this rose here, and it's like communications coming, or a towards you action of some type is coming, and there's a sweetness to it, and it could be a little crazy, it's surprising. It's like the perfect words will be said for peace, for the manifestation to come. So the perfect words will be there, because it seems like to get this, one of the areas here, you know, one of the things that you're ready for, renewal and expansion, is this person's going to come with some words that are, I'm like, wow, it just makes me smile. Like, really? Oh my God. Like, it's like, maybe for some of you, like, because you reconnect with this person, like, because of this person, that person knows this person, and you also know that person. So, like, it's a little train. So, who knows? You want to go to, it could be anywhere random, but I feel like it may be around where there's people. Like I said, it could be anywhere. But that's really fun. How nice. Oh, really? It says someone that has been keeping an eye on you. I don't know exactly how. Yeah, there's a little emotional stuff here. And this is going on in fall. And another interesting thing in the piles of the colors, all of them have contained a fall leaves or fallness to them, which has been interesting. So, really beautiful vibe here, pile number 3. I'm just really in love with this. Is the lizard. So because of you, I just thought of an idea. It was just like this. So that's Mercury retrograde for pile number 3. For the collective, the vibe of the tribe. I will be shooting I will have the video afterwards, so you can see what it looks like, because the objects with the cards changes everything. It's a little bit, it's fun to play with that. Oh, and by the way, this message here about the home is that keep the home clean, stand your ground. This person wants to come into your home. It will, when it's time. Right now, keep cleaning so that opportunity and door will open. You're already beaming, but there's just a little bit more work to do here, and you will have that vibration and it will radiate even further out. Okay, well, yes, it was a lot of fun tapping in. And if you would like a personal reading where there's a lot more detail, and the details to you personally, of course, and I do have fun doing readings and connecting with you, and thank you so much for tuning into this one. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, and I'm going to take an overview after this. Thank you so much. See you next time, okay? Thank you for subscribing and your referrals and all your readings. And don't forget to contact me on Instagram, SerpentVisionaryOracle. The message is there too, because I know that a lot of the time this is personal and you don't want to respond or comment. I was like, just DM me in Instagram land. But the comments and replies were very, you know, they're very nice to read, and you know who you are that send the stupid shit, so bad karma to you. All right. Instant with love, right? Okay, I'll see you next time.